right, man. So, do you wanna present
No
the
problem, I take this.
live melody, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Then ask Kwame Nkrumah. You know,
You
Kwame
already know,
Nkrumah
man.
don't talk under the table. He
You
talk
already know,
up.
man. You already know, you know what I mean?
Tell you, man.
Welcome back once again to the Live Melody Show, like we always do, you know what I mean? We put our opinion, you know, to the public, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you could choose to subscribe and, you know, disagree or agree on it to give any kind of opinion you want to do. But, you know, what we try to do here, we try to start a dialogue and try to open people's mind, you know what I mean? And it didn't, no matter which way it goes, so we we just try to, you know, learn more and try to open people's mind and try to unite our people and come together, you know, open their dialogue that we can all ourselves as a people and as a community think about. So, well, to this topic, you know what I mean, we're going to talk about, you know what I mean, the subjects about who is God's children and who is the devil's children, Satan. But let me present my OG, Musa.
Yes, sir. All right. Yes, you are very right, my brother William.
Yeah.
The Kitan Kwame Nkrumah all the way.
You already
So
know.
yeah, and this is like a philosopher Moses, as you people always, I welcome you. And then as a philosopher Moses, you know, this philosophical, as people sometimes misunderstanding the meaning of philosopher and the sophisticating, and the philosophical is, you know, is the mind. To use the mind, you think. This is you thinking with your own mind,
True.
which God have been creating and putting in your head. That is the philosophical, because that one can wake some people who can misunderstanding up.
True.
So to understand the meaning of the philosophical. Philosophy is someone who can think, because everybody have right to think. How? Because of God have been creating every human and put this brain and put this mind to everyone.
Definitely.
He haven't put a brain to somebody and then he say keep this for the other one, or put the mind to one and then he say keep this mind for the other one.
True.
He have been putting as him. He's so, I mean, grateful, and he love and every all of his creation. As I told before, I have my article. I say, you see, always God is good, but it's the people himself who manipulating everything and separating and telling people is this and that, is this and that, we are this and that, and all these kind of things. But otherwise, God loves everyone who he have been created. If God himself, if he hate any human, he don't even need to create that person. Why he should create a person and then he come revenge? He don't. You revenge is to somebody who are more power than you. But you who create, how you can go revenge? That's why it doesn't fit to tell. But they used to tell all these kind of things. So and now again I'm talking about the philosophical. Philosophy, you know, God give every person, create, put a brain and put it to think. But we, when we say we philosophers, is we want to think with our own mind. Because we are not limited of my brain, of our brains. So, and it's nowhere written that they have to be limited. So, but the problem is like, you cannot talk what you have in your mind. And this is the problem, because some people is there who put in like a limit, yeah, this one you cannot tell. This you cannot say, God will get angry to you. This, that. You know, we philosophers, we don't believe that. Yeah. We think everybody have right to think with your own brain. You are not to borrowing from somebody. You are not to buying this. It's God himself created and put it in your brain. So that you have right to think with your brain. So then that's why we say, I call myself always as a philosopher. I'm a good philosopher. I'm not a bad philosopher. I'm a good philosopher. I'm not an evil philosopher. I'm, you know, I preach my word, my thought, you know, in a good way, is not in the evil side too. So then I give you a little bit of the philosophical, the meaning of a philosopher. So because I know some of them when they come to this religion, when you say philosophy, they say, ah, no, these people leave them there. They, you know, it's not like that. Why? So it's a brain, you know. Someone tell him what he think, and he taking it out of which God have been giving him. Sure. It's not someone learn him how to think. God have been putting that and using that, and that one is the reality. That's the real one, the reality. So that's the I put a little bit. Is you know, is a lot of things to talk about, but I put that those little bit just in that. So welcome to our show, the Life Melody. As you used to know, the Life Melody, and then we here with the, my brother Gitam again, philosopher Mosi, and at my brother, Gitam also said. Yes, you people please so try to subscribe. So exactly. And especially when you watch our program and you know this is the real program, which is not we are here to show up like many other people. I'm not criticizing any person, but it's a lot of clips, you know, in this YouTube. Yeah, do you see me? And what I want to show me my up also. We are not here for this kind of game things. We are here to talk the reality, and some people. Can many listen us, of course, because we have a lot of listener. Because even when someone listening, the people who are really talking the reality, not talking because of be paid, and not talking because someone putting that thought in your brain to tell you. This one is like an original thought, and what you talk. That's why it's always the original reality. So we know that one. It always is interesting because you know we open mind. Other people, and we also always we are students. We like to learn from other people, to listen other people's opinion. So then you know any comment also everybody are welcome, because we can always you know help each other to give opinion to each other, and that's the whole about. So and then that's why. So try to subscribe. True. So then we make it more bigger and more developed. So then welcome to Life Melody. We are here today again. Me and my brother Gitam, and the other partner today. He's not around. You know now the Christmas also is very soon. So many people also sometimes occupying with the family. But we also here we are here like a family togetherness here. Definitely. So we give him this vibe today. And then, you know, the whole about today, I promise you, don't put the film up, because this is gonna be very tough and very interesting today. Because today is a tough one, because today we are going to talk with the, you know, special, because today we want to discuss about and debate about, you know, who is the evil's children and who is God's children. True. Because we had all about those, and everybody know also we have those kind of the evil's children and who's the God's children. Definitely. And then now I have to say my brother Gitam, he said because he want to be good one, he going to take the God side. Okay, me I say okay, I take the opposite, because this is debate. So and I'm standing to take the opposite. Now we're gonna debate and we see how we're gonna end it, where the conversation. So you are welcome. Yeah. So thank you very much, and subscribe as we say. Yeah. So yeah. So now, so we have this question here, because they have been written here. Who is the evil's children, and who is the God's children?
That's a good question, Musa, you know what I mean?
Yes, that's why we ask good questions. We don't ask joke questions.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yes.
For me, I really believe in it. Anybody who submits to the consciousness of love, you know, equality, yeah, spiritually have that as a lifestyle. Mm-hmm. Is God believe is godly person. Believe in righteousness. Because when I say righteousness, I don't mean somebody who says from their lips You know, because a lot of times, you know, the difference between, you know, people can say things with their lips, but in their heart is something different. You know what I mean? So I'm speaking somebody who have as a lifestyle, the righteousness as a lifestyle. That's the person who is the God's children. You know what I mean?
All right.
And someone who believe in kind of devilish behavior, believe in harming someone, wishing harm for someone else, is definitely the devil's child. You know what I mean? And don't want to see better for someone else. You know. Most definitely is the
All right.
to the devil.
So yeah. So it's like in this short time. So that is like for you. You know, the God's children is like the one who give love or have love, and then as you say quality, and then you say righteousness, and then you say the devil's children is like someone who can harm. All right. So so now when we talk about this harm, so how you mean like harm? Because you know sometimes maybe someone harms somebody, but maybe it's some kind of also background of that harming which is there. So someone cannot just harm somebody or fight somebody and directly you judge that person like the person is evil while you don't know the reason why. That one is wrong.
I understand what you're trying to say, but as you put it again, you know what I mean? As long as nobody has wished you like, wish you harm in your life, you know what I mean? Then you should know, like, I mean, this is where, if I say like this, you know what I mean? Why should you wish someone harm if nobody has wished you harm, you know what I mean? Why should you have hate towards someone when nobody has wished you hate, you understand me? So what I'm trying to say is like, you know what I mean? If you in your mind, you know, have that kind of thought in your mind, you know what I mean? To say that I'm better than this person, that you are better than me, you know what I mean? In a way, you thinking that's a kind of wishing me harm, you know what I mean? Because you feel like you more better than me, you know what I mean? You want to be, you have an ego, you have a greed, you know what I mean? You want to see me fall, you know what I mean? So that kind of, just that kind of mindset and thoughts, you start to behaving like a devil.
Well, I don't believe that because, you know, yourself, you should not think like that. Because even someone, when he comes say, I'm better than you, so you don't need to judge direct to the devil side, because then you will start to do exactly like these preachers, you know, all the time they attack to say, you know, fire burn you. The devil, you go, the devil will take over you, take care of you. You go to hell, this and that. You know, this you sound like almost these preachers started, you know, judging, started telling even what God will do with you or the devil when you die, while they never even die there and they don't know not what is behind there. So this kind of thing, I don't like this kind of people who like showing themselves, yeah, they are good people, this, that. But so that's why I say that one is wrong, because I mean, if someone comes say, I'm better than you, so, and then now you don't need now like to revenge, to attack. You can try to be cool, have the patience, and at the same time find out, discuss with that person in a calm way and with patience, and then try to talk to him, ask him. So maybe he's testing you, maybe he want to, even you, if he think he's a little bit better than you, maybe he want to you also to come in that position. Maybe this one not coming with negative, maybe this one is thinking positive. But now, because directly you sound like these God peoples, you know, they go around here, we are God people, we work for God, give me your money, I take your money because I'm gonna give to God. And then, because now when you give to God, then this money, of course, you will never see it. Because now he take your money, because you yourself cannot go give to God by yourself. Then you have to give to him. the money have to pass through him because that one will reach to God. So that one I challenge that.
But I feel like any behavior, I feel like anyone who practicing that kind of behavior like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a kind of, that's another kind of manipulation. That's a kind of another kind of deceiver. You know what I mean? You are deceiving you by using God's message, pretending in your lips to think that you believe in God. You know what I mean? So that's another kind of way. That kind of behavior is a kind of devilish way too. You know what I mean? Because when you know that, that's you are not really. You don't really having that righteousness inside you in your heart, but you just want to pretend to think that you have that kind of righteousness, you know what I mean? So that people can believe and you can, because you know that you're gaining financial too, you know what I mean? So you pretending, you know? So that's a kind of, it's a devilish way too, you know what I mean? And that's a kind of, it's a devil, so it's satanic too. Yeah.
Well, you know, this kind of satanic you people who always using this kind of religion sins and talking about Satan, and then at the same time, in the other way, most of you turning in the other way. It's like, you know, telling people, hey, like we talk about the philosophical. No, don't you don't ask this kind of question. This one, when you ask this kind of question, God will get angry to you. So they want to keep quiet and say, sometimes they cannot answer the question. Sometimes they don't want to answer because when they answer, because they have been telling another way, it's supposed to be like this. Now they do another way which they have been against themselves. So now when you want to bring that question to them, it's the time they will say, you cannot really question God. I'm not talking to God direct, but you say you are a representative from God, so why you have to get angry?
That's true.
And I don't believe that God, anything you can ask God. I think anything you can ask, anything you want, you can ask God. He will not even harm you or be angry because of that, because he will understood that you want to have knowledge, you want to know, you want to learn.
Exactly.
But for them, when you bring some questions, they say, oh, now you come in the evil side because now you are putting some questions. This is against God. So I always disagree with them. I say, against yourself, but against which God? God don't against to ask. When someone asks, you want to learn. Better to ask than to come, you know. But for them, they don't ask, they can judge direct to say, you will go to hell. You do this, you go to this hell, and they talk about too much this hell, and then this hell. I mean, when you look at those people, sometimes they say this one go to hell. That they have better life than the one they say this one now is you have to like follow this. You are the God children and those. So all these kind of things. Sometimes I think is the people themselves manipulating things, you know, to get power over people.
But I really agree with what you said, you know what I mean? Because I believe myself, like nobody should really to limit my, you know, my education or my way of expressing myself to say that I don't have the right to question them, you know.
Yeah.
If you try to limit me from by questioning you, it means that you have a kind of you trying to limit my education or my you know, my way of thinking. So that's very wrong. And I feel like too, you know what I mean, as a human being, you know, once there's nobody that is holy in this world, you know what I mean. So people who bring this kind of, you know, who want to bring fear, you know, in your life, because that's what like some people today, it's a kind of psychological thing too. They want to bring fear in your life to think that, you know what I mean, if you don't listen to me, so and so is going to happen to you, you know what I mean? That's a kind of fear, you know, that's up to you. That's a kind of psychological thinking. So to bring fear in your life so that you should not to be so proud, don't have that self-belief in yourself to, you know, in the matter of what you want to express, you know what I mean? So they can break you down psychologically, you know what I mean? So that I think is a wrong way too. Even that kind of practice too. You are kind of a devil too in that way, because you know that you are gaining financial in what you're doing, and you know that you
But
are
this
God.
devil, me, I never understand this kind of, who is devil, what is the devil, who is the devil, how is the devil, or is the devil in the sky or in the,
Devil
down
is
in the hall, or where the devil
you
is?
know, we as a human being, you know what I mean, we are either righteous or we are devil. You know what I mean? It's like we are either good or we are evil. So those kind of, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
So
but,
you gotta choose a side. You just
so you
gotta
mean
choose a
God
side.
created us to be a devils?
Yeah, I mean we have a two sides in us as a human being. Because you can submit to evil or you can submit to righteousness. So you have to choose a side.
So it's like a God created us and put this evil in the one of the side and,
Yeah, but,
and the other side.
It didn't come from the sky, right?
Yeah, then it's come from God.
I mean, it's in our nature, so we have to, but in our...
The nature, who created the nature?
But that's what I'm saying. It's inside our nature, but in righteousness, we have to submit to righteousness.
Yeah, but now if the evil things be created in our sight, so then who put it there?
Well, we're talking about, we cannot say...
Or that one you cannot question God.
We cannot say, we cannot, like I say, we can't question God if we want to, but when in our nature, it's easy to submit to evil because, you know, the way to, because too, we are living in a world of sin too. That's why it's easy to submit to evil.
World of sin.
Yeah.
And the world, who created the world?
I mean, it's God who created this world, right?
So then He have created the world and put sin there, or how?
Yeah,
was?
but it's not that He put sin there. It's because people with different mind, you know, is controlling this world. That's why it's a lot of sin.
Who put that mind?
That's what I say. People, different kind of mindset, you know. That's why sin is in this world. You see what people are killing each other, war, homosexual, rapists, you know what I mean, all kind of, and they call it, and this is inside democracy too. So we are allowing this kind of thing, and so it's a sinful world, you know.
So now, like this killing each other. So what is the
and this
what is the meaning, and who doing that? That is the children of the evil children, or is it God's children, or
that's the exactly mostly any behavior like that, you become a person, a kind of, you become the son of devil, the Satan, you know, ruling by Satan.
So son, devil have a son.
Yeah. Satan is then creates small devils.
Okay, and who created Satan?
By God. God created.
Then now I get a lot of points. I mean, in this debate, because so still now you returning back. You said it's God who created Satan.
Yeah, but
then in this case, for me, it's like we are very closer to conclusion, because it's like when we comes there, then why we have to blame the Satan, or why we have to blame the people who follow in the Satan, if it's God Himself have been creating the Satan?
Yeah, because when God created man in His image, you know what I mean, He created us in His nature with righteousness. So, but then when we have, so in His nature we are righteous people. So He knows that we're supposed to submit to righteousness. But now that Satan is the mischief maker, he wants to change things. He wants to make you to deceive you from God. So he's put in sin. That's why sin is in this world, so that you will never try to be righteous or uplift you to be a good human being. You know what I mean? So his motive is you should be in sin, so that God will denounce you. You know what I mean? And then, but now when you have this free thinking, you're supposed to submit to righteousness. But if you as yourself choose the way of devilish life, then you so much as...
So what is the devil of life? or as you say, if you choose the devil's of way of life, what is the devil's way of life?
To be disorganized, to be greedy, to be like hate, to cause hate, to don't see no love for other people, to like, wars, I mean, try to you don't want to see no family, destroy family. So all those kind of acts.
But how about those people who behave in that now you who preaching, now you go balancing through God, because always you holding God to tell people, force people. I mean, you don't even think those people who, like as you say, not to be greedy. So me not to be greedy is like a, it's not like everything there. This mine, this is mine. You understand? So now when you preaching in that way, and other people coming, they say everything is mine, and they keeping it. And me, because you preach to me, I believe that, and then me everything I say, okay, it's ours, it's ours. And maybe even you who preaching, you taking also putting. And while you are self-greedy, now me I will be there, and then listen to you, follow you. Then this one who greedy, he making things, he taking for his own self, and in the end, then he will be called the devil's children. I will be called the God's children. But now me, I have nothing. So then, so that's the life supposed to be. And also the one who, I mean, greedy, I mean, he want to work, he want to have. Greediness sometimes is like you want to have. But that doesn't mean sometimes have to be a devil things. Some people might be, I just say, yeah, if God will, so it's okay, everything will happen. Maybe I don't need to. So when God comes, so I get, so no problem. But this one might be he thinking, I have to work. I don't want wait to say if God will. I have to myself to will. So that's why I need. Then maybe me, someone preach me to say everything God will make it for you. While me I sitting there and I waiting. He say if God will, inshallah, if God will, so everything will be fine. Then I'm sitting there. I don't do now. I'm waiting for God.
Well,
then in this case, for me, you who preaching to me, who make me to believe in that way, yourself you are fooling me, because then later what will happen? The one who are greedy, we call him evil, and the one who say, okay, no problem, everything is cool, take this, take that, and then I be there, and I waiting for God. Later on also what I will hear, you'll say, cool, no problem, when you die, so everything you suffer here, then you get it tomorrow. So you see, still like that preaching for me is like it's not favoring me. But this one you say now, this one is the evil one. Then he have the money and he don't even give. He just taking for himself, taking care of himself. Now we call him the evil one, the selfish one. And now you will come back again because you know everything. You talk with God, you know everything. You preach. And you say, but this guy you see here, all this is what he have, material or whatever. But when he died, this one go to the hell. So don't worry yourself. So this kind of things, as we know, this is preaching, and then it comes this talking about God. It's a lot of things, and this kind of thing I used to challenge, because I don't think the life's supposed to be like that. Because now, if we compare now this. We say, because we talk about, we say the evil children, right? Yeah. And God's children. Definitely. So now if you compare those today, in this world we live, then it's like the evil children, they are the ones surviving better than the God's children.
Yeah, but if you put it that way, of course, because, we are, like I said, even this world, because in this world, when we are, this world is a world of sin, so who you think ruling, if it's not the evil, So that's what to tell you. We the righteous people, as we know the truth, of course we are fighting against the devil's children, But It becomes so much.
How you can fight against them?
We are fighting, even
In which way?
in many ways, even though
Yeah, example.
In a way, like, you know, we will know the truth. We try to, like, you know,
What is the truth, by the way?
to be righteous.
What is righteous?
When you know the enemy, then you know how to, then you know.
But who is the enemy, by the way?
The enemy is the person who really wants to see you fall, you know what I mean? And who really
And you say now person.
Yeah.
You see now you're coming from evil, you come to person.
Yeah, but we talk about this from the beginning. That is a person. It's not a spiritual.
Yeah. So then, in this case, this passion.
But it's a spirit in the person's mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's pretty who put in that spirit who put in the person's mind.
Once you're a human being, like I said again, when God creates you, you have a free will, so you can submit to evil or righteousness. But
exactly. So now, if those people if they have been taken in, as you say, because the evil and good, they're taken in the evil. They say, okay, let me take in the evil side. Let me work hard. Yeah. I get my money. I enjoy myself.
Yeah,
this one.
Then you are Satan. You know what I mean?
What is it?
Then you are Satan, because why? You know the truth, but you still will.
What is the truth?
The truth, when you know the truth.
Yeah.
What is right?
What is the truth? Because you cannot tell me true, then you don't explain what is true. What is true for you then by the
so when you know that, you know, like, it's wrong to deceive person, you know that, because that's the truth. You know that it's wrong to deceive.
But the preachers, they deceive the people everywhere.
This is what I'm saying. That is not a righteous person.
Yeah, but
it's not a righteous preacher.
So now, how? Because if the preachers self, if they themselves be in the evil side,
it doesn't matter.
Then you see all over the world it's the same shit.
It doesn't matter, preachers or whoever. As soon as you know something.
No, it's matter because then why we should discuss about God, by the way?
It doesn't matter whether we are talking about you, whether we're talking about God. Once you submit to something, because when you know something, once you submit to evil, you know what I mean, you can go into evil, because they say the devil comes as an angel. He's a nice person, pretend to be nice, and it's evil inside his heart. So that's how.
We had that a million times.
But now that's the answer. Then you understand why.
Then why we still continue to preach if we know, and then at the same time those one who preaching,
because now it's a big business. You know what I mean?
You see now.
And
when it's come to big business, then in this case we see like those one we always preaching. We say this and the evil one, and when now they are a majority. So how then you can survive there? Then in this case.
How what?
How you can survive there inside there in that case?
Once you're righteous and you know, that's why you have to. This is another problem too. You know what I mean? Many of us, you know what I mean, don't want to learn for ourselves. You know, read for ourselves. So we believe in this, because when somebody comes to show, I'm a pastor, or I'm a imam or whatsoever, you know, we seems to just go ahead and believe and follow them like a sheep. You know what I mean? But learning for ourselves or reading for ourselves. That's why it's easy to be. You could be led by the devil just by that.
Yeah, but how many? I mean, preaching today, and then if you say everyone preach also, if you don't believe this one, then still they call you then evil, because then you will deny many, because you don't know many is many. You don't know who's the right and who's the wrong.
Yeah, but that's why you have to really learn from yourself. You know, sometimes you can't blame those innocent people because they are innocent, but you who knows the truth and are evil, you are pretending in the righteous, being in the righteous, as a pastor, preaching that I'm a pastor, but inside